Alright. Alright, so I wanted to make a video on this gun called the Lucians Call. Make a little special sword case with it, because I know there's not too many weapons out there that are overly used, except for pretty much this, along with the flacker and a few other weapons. But this is mostly for my one friend. It's a double barrel spin up that basically gives the legendary effect of ricocheting 2 bullets and then giving 2 bullets back for each critical, which can basically pretty much lead to unlimited ammo. While there's a few different variants for this, being like fire and ice and corrosive radiation, electric, the one that's most common, unfortunately, has to be the what's it called, corrosive. And I'm pretty much gonna show what this gun can do for all of this. There's a nice little woodwork pattern on it. Just real quick, there's nothing too special. All these weapons can come with different variants. The sight's not too much important because you know the sight honestly completely spins constantly. But just to show how it kind of does in like real field practice, because let's be honest, this game itself, it's not gonna, what's it called? If you're gonna find one of these usually in a game, you want to kind of show it on True Vault Hunter without any of the mayhem options at all, just because it makes the game extremely difficult. And now I'm gonna kind of show what it does both against corrosive and pretty much basically all against armor, shield, and health. Real quick, the best kind of place to show it will be, I guess, Electricity, and then I'm gonna showcase it against 2 bosses in just not too long. Now, unfortunately, this gun's not gonna be too great against shield. It's gonna be alright against health, but the best we're really gonna shine at is pretty much against armor, just for the corrosive variant. In my personal opinion, I want to try to see if I can get a fire one, maybe a ice one. Ice weapons are pretty much more my forte. If you see me using a few of these other weapons, pay really no attention, just because I'm gonna. Now the little sound that you hear, now the little sound that you hear, that's pretty much just me getting my bullets back and ricocheting the bullets. But unfortunately the sight isn't the best, since you really want to pretty much ricochet this, not ricochet, hip fire this for the most part. But it still can do some pretty decent work. As you can see now, it's melting some enemies a pretty decent amount. Now let me see if I can actually get on some armor-based enemies here shortly. Okay, here's an armor-based unit. Unfortunately, armor units do not have a whole bunch of critical spots. There's a few. No, I can kind of showcase it here in a second. Against this boss. As you can see, you know, the nice thing is I can kind of have unlimited ammo, but you know, compared to something like this, I'm pretty much just ending that guy in 2 shots. Oh, then I'll have like something like this too. Where is it? Not this. Let me see if I can run into some type of enemy down here, because this is pretty much the new greatest gun. I'm actually lucky that I'm able to find this weapon. I'm not sure exactly if I found it or I actually got it within a crate or whatever, or a Torque sponsorship, but this weapon right here melts extremely quick compared to other weapons. It's a shotgun, but it kind of acts like an RP. So a lot of guys like this, even with health and shield, oh see, I even just downed myself to that weapon right there. But I'm gonna try to showcase this weapon in just a moment. Yeah. There's a boss right down here I want to showcase against, and then there's one more, yeah, there you go. Now this is known to be a pretty decent weapon. Unfortunately, I don't have my one shield, which is a transformer. It pretty much makes me... Yeah, as you can see, this weapon does a pretty decent amount of damage on shield. I'm not going to use it against, like I said, this weapon against shield, because shield is pretty much trash against. I'm just going to end these guys real quick. Nice thing about this weapon, I would say for sure, is that I can at least be able to use this weapon again with my own guy as well. And for the most part, he's pretty decent aiming. See right. See, that's the one downside, is that I really can't do too much with this. I'm just gonna end him with that. But as you can see, this gun isn't too strong against, like, unless you can get it directly on a critical, it's really not the best for armor and whatnot. Alright, so the boss that I'll be showing now, Jackson, and Phil, there's pretty much, this is a weapon that will be pretty much good on them. They're pretty much all shield and armor for the most part, but you'll see that it should fare pretty well against them. I'm just gonna melt the shield off pretty much with this real quick. Now, I would say this boss is definitely annoying, and not really a boss I really like going against too much. Just because like I said, trying to be, she's an annoying boss. I don't really like going against her too much. Just gotta destroy this shit first. Oh, I actually didn't know that would actually damage her a decent amount. But yeah, if you're not hitting crits, which this boss, I don't really know exactly the crit is on her. It's not really still being the best. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's the Lucians call on there, unless you can get like one of the better type of variants like ice, fire, radiation, or anything else. But yeah, that's it.